Hey everyone, for those of you that are new here, my name is Brandon and I am doing the Trading Up Challenge where I started with a Paperclip and I'm working my way up to a C8 Corvette. So quite a price gap there, and I'm currently on day 17. I've done a few deals, probably 6 or 7 over the course of the past 17 days. And so I would have started with the Paperclip and currently I've got about $500 of items. And if you want to kind of stay followed up on all those, I've posted a lot of shorts following the days and deals. So feel free to backtrack and watch those and see what all I've gotten. But I kind of expected to do a little bit more deals by now, but hey, can't complain with having $500 from a Paperclip. And so I'm working my way up. It's taking time, it's taking work, definitely more than I anticipated. And so I just decided to kind of come on and make a longer video showing like 3 struggles I've encountered and then 3 ways I'm finding out how to overcome them. So first of all, thank you for watching and giving me your time to watch this. I really appreciate everyone that's kind of involved with the challenge and finds it exciting, because to me it's so fun and exciting to like do a challenge like this, because challenges are challenges for a reason. They're not easy, they're not cakewalks, they take time. So let's go ahead and start with struggle number 1 that I kind of encountered, and that was finding people to trade with. So working on Facebook Marketplace, because like I mentioned, I'm not going to use outside sources like friends, family, and I'm not using any of my own money or anything. So just strictly using like strangers' Facebook. So that was struggle number 1, was finding people to trade with. Because most people that have a $50 pair of headphones, a $200 iPad, they want the cash for the item. That's why they listed it. It's because they want the cash. Most people don't want to do trades. And so finding people that are willing to make trades with me has been a little bit of a struggle. But one way I've kind of overcame that is not trying to overshoot, is not trying to trade a $30 CD player for a $200 iPad. I've tried to trade like kind of slowly, like a $30 CD player for a $50 item or something. So it's not a big jump. So that was kind of like one way I overcome that, is trying to close the gaps a little bit, make more deals that kind of jump slower, but that's kind of changed over time because I've made some bigger jumps. But that was kind of my biggest struggle and overcome, was finding people to make deals with. Struggle number 2 has been being able to message people. So offering my trade to other people on Facebook. So if you have been staying tuned in, watching the videos, you saw that Facebook had banned me from messaging. And so that was definitely a huge struggle, because that's literally how I was messaging people and offering my trades. And Facebook is one of those places where you can't call in, you can't email, you have to just submit an issue report in their app, and they never responded to it. So I was banned from messaging people on Facebook because I guess I sent out my message too many times. They thought I was spam. And so my way to overcome that was first to try Craigslist, but that was no luck. So the way I actually overcame it was working on my wife's Facebook account. So I created a message to work through my wife's Facebook account and offer the trades and everything. And that was how I overcame that struggle, was to be able to use her account. And so now I'm actually able to message on mine again, but there was like a week gap where I couldn't message from my own account, which is a huge negative whenever you're trying to message people and send your offer out. Struggle number 3 has been time management, because this is not like my full-time mindset right now. Like I also buy and sell things, and I also have a vending machine business, and I'm newly married. So giving all my time to this has definitely been a struggle, like putting enough time into this. So a struggle with this has been, it requires a lot of time. 1, messaging a lot of people. So you're constantly messaging people, because in my mind, whenever I stop messaging, I stop having opportunities. So I like to stay on Facebook and try and message people. But that's also been a struggle because I want free time to spend with my wife, to spend on my businesses. And so just finding time to be able to put into this a lot has been a struggle. And so kind of working through that has been just sending a lot of messages at once, giving a break, waiting for people to answer, messaging again. But yeah, just like the ratio is kind of out there. I've probably messaged 500 people on here and have made like 6 or 7 deals. So definitely the hit rate isn't very high. So that's why it takes a lot more time than you would think putting into it. So basically going back to like day 1, gonna give a little bit of a recap. Day 1, I had the idea to just start this challenge because I'd love to get to a Corvette. And what item is better to start with than a paperclip, a free paperclip in a junk drawer? And so that's where I started. And starting off, I had to create a message to send out to people because it would get very old very fast to message each person individually and make a message straight for them. So the easiest way was to make a bulk message to send out to people. And each new item I've gotten in the deal, I made a new message to incorporate that. So that was kind of like starting out. And then obviously starting on Marketplace, starting on Craigslist, just posting, messaging, and trying to make deals. And so days rolled around, I would make some deals. Days would roll around where I wouldn't make deals. On those days off, it definitely felt a little unaccomplishing to not make deals on days, because on a challenge like this, you want to roll, you want to get it done as fast as possible, make it a new record. And so it's been challenging for me to like go days without making deals. But obviously that's how these things work. Not everything gets to roll fast and easy in this world. But there's also been some high points in this that's been really fun, like meeting new people. People have been so friendly and like happy about my challenge and have been like keeping in touch about it. And it's really cool just to have people that like want to see me get this as bad as I want to see myself get this. So that's been a really fun thing. It has been a little sad. Sometimes when I send out messages, not everyone is very friendly and not everyone is very like nice back to you. So I've definitely got some messages where people respond quite rudely. Some people just, I don't know, maybe it rubs them the wrong way. I've gotten a lot of get a job, and so I have 2 jobs already, so it's definitely, this is not my job right now, but again, you have to work past the people that are gonna like give you negative, because obviously nothing profitable and amazing is ever easy in this world. Thank you for everything you've already watched so far. So basically what I'm looking to do is I would love to get this challenge done anywhere between 3 and 6 months. Just to put a little timeline on it. Now that might be stressful for me to have a timeline on myself, but for the sake of how this is going and how I would like to do it, it'd be awesome to get this done within 3 to 6 months and to see this challenge work. And yeah, I know that to some might sound like forever, but that's, even if I made a deal a day, that's pushing it. So definitely gonna take a lot of trades, a lot of deals, but I'm willing to put in the time and effort. And yeah, it's not always been easy. It's been taking up a lot of my time, probably too much of my time. And so, yeah, it's definitely more than I expected, but it's so awesome to just like be able to do this challenge and put my mindset to it. Because whenever you put your mindset to something and really put the time in, you can really accomplish anything. And so I am so thankful that God has given me the ability to find deals. And I kind of think that's one of my like giftings from God, is working with sales and like finding deals. I don't know why, but it has been. And so I'm so thankful for that and what I've been blessed with. So super excited to continue this challenge, but stay followed along, stay tuned in. I'll probably make a longer video like this every couple weeks to kind of recap the previous weeks. This one was kind of more of like an intro to the whole challenge a little bit. So stay tuned, but thank you so much for watching. And if you don't already subscribe, drop a subscribe. And if you don't mind liking the video and everything, just to grow the channel, that'd be awesome. Thank you.